Good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school football Friday night style. As tonight on homecoming night here at Greenville High School, the Wave take on the Aviators of Vandalia Butler. I'm Alex Warner. I'll be joined later on by Kyle Kagi to bring tonight's telecast. But with us here on Coach's Corners, head coach Bart Schmitz. And Coach, this is a big week for everybody in the community as well as the school here. Homecoming is always an exciting time.
Yeah, homecoming's pretty special here at Greenville. It starts with the parade and all the festivities at the high school throughout the week. They do a phenomenal job of getting excitement built up for this game, and then it's our job tonight to put on a show. And got a great shot tonight against Butler, and we just got to get the job done.
So the Wave come in here, coming off a really tough loss over at Pickle against an excellent ball club over there. A game that we were in through the first quarter and a half, and then the dam broke.
Yeah. I think we get down 7-0, and then we kick a field goal 7-3. They score, then it's 14-3, and then we get the ball, I think, all the way on their 6-yard line, throw pick. And then that was the leak in the dam that we just could not plug back up. And credit to Pickle. They're phenomenally coached. They got a lot of good athletes. They're big. But we moved the ball in the first half. We just couldn't sustain anything there in the second half.
Now, this is going to be an interesting contest tonight because if you look at the statistics in the Miami Valley League through the year, Butler has trouble scoring. Yep. And unfortunately, we've had trouble stopping people from scoring. So we come in ranked 10th defensively in the league, and they're 10th offensively in the league. Yeah. What do we look for in this Butler ball club? They seem to put the ball in the air. Yeah,
they throw it around a lot, and I think it's because they struggle to run the ball. So they throw it around a little bit. They got some nice athletes out on the edge that they just try to get the ball to. And we've unfortunately had issues defending against that kind of offense. But they just got athletes, and we just got to keep them contained. Don't give up the big play. Right. And I got faith in our defense, and our tackling's improved here recently. So we're getting there. It's been a long season so far, but we're getting there, and I got faith in our defense tonight.
I take a look at some of the stats and so forth. I'm a stats kind of guy, I guess. And I noticed, what do we do to get more pressure on the quarterback? Because against the passing attack, it's two things, your defensive secondary play, but also putting pressure on the passer. And right now, it seems like we've only got like 5.5 sacks through the entire year. What do we do to get more pressure up there?
Right now, since we've had so much, we've struggled at times to cover people in the back end. We don't send as many blitzes because we don't want to prevent the big play. So we have that bend but don't break mentality. But right now we've been breaking a little bit. But we got our defensive line fired up. We're fairly healthy up front, and we know in key situations and formations what's going to come. And we got our ears pinned back. So hopefully we can get after that quarterback tonight.
I know Ryan Crampton's had another great year for us. I think I looked, and he has 225 career tackles, 88 this year, ranking, I think, second in the league. Nathan Schaefer's come along quite a bit in the last few games.
Yeah, Nathan Schaefer, first year playing Friday night football. Took him a while to get his feet underneath him, but he's really stepped up here. And like I said, we're just young in certain spots. And when you play against veteran teams, you get exposed. But he's stepping up to the table. He's getting better. He's practicing. He's taking the coaching. And right now, I'm happy with where he's at, and we got a couple more games left to see where he can get.
Now, I know offensively, Brock Short, every time he touches the ball, seems like he's either about to break a record or has already broken a record for rushing, scoring, season record, career record. Is he healthy here tonight?
Yeah, Brock's healthy, and he's a phenomenal football player, as good as I've been around. But he'll be the first to tell you that right now, up front, we're doing a phenomenal job blocking. Our receivers, don't get many chances to catch the ball, but they've really taken to heart that, their job is to block at times. So right now on offense, for the most part, outside of a couple of games, we've been clicking on all cylinders. And that's all 11 guys getting on the same page and doing things for each other.
Really, except for that Pickle ball game, we've been in every ball game this year. I mean, you look at the scores, and it might not indicate, well, they got beat by, 15 points, 20 points. But we've been in every ball game. Even Xenia, we played tough.
Yeah, we fight. I will give this team a lot of credit. They fight, they play hard, we do things the right way. But at times, just for whatever reason, we just haven't made the plays to win ball games. But as a coach, the only thing I can ask for is that we're in those positions. And then it's on us as coaches to try to figure out why we're not and try to practice it and get better at it. And tonight's another great shot.
One last thing, Evan Mannix, he's good to go. He's healthy again, our quarterback.
Yeah, Evan Mannix is healthy. He's had his ups and downs, but like I said, when he comes off the sidelines, he can talk to me, and we can talk through some things. And he's learning from his mistakes, and he's really a big key to our offense. So he's healthy, and he's doing a good job for us.
Well, I know one thing. It just seems like we had continued improvement from week to week. and we'll get there. And one of these days, the just rewards are going to come our way. Good luck tonight. Let's get this ball game here on homecoming. Okay, Coach Bart Schmitz. Kyle and I'll be back in just a little bit. We'll take a look at some other comments here as we get set for the homecoming game as Greenville takes on the Vandalia Butler Aviators. We'll be back in just a moment. At Harmon Field, Alex Warner along with Kyle Kagi. Glad you could join us tonight. Miami Valley League football action comes your way here on Homecoming 2022. Might mention that later on we'll have the introduction of the Homecoming Queen Court and the crowning of this year's Homecoming Queen. Kyle, veteran of the wars here, you've seen a lot of players come and go over the years and so forth. This is a Greenville ball club that, even though we haven't put many wins on the board right now, have really done a nice job of just fighting until the end, and especially exemplified by that Sydney ball game there a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we're young, particularly up front, both offensively and defensive lines. Those kids are getting better, as Coach said, each week. They have a star running back that I'm sure they're very proud of, and they want to make him even better than he is if they can. So it's a tough. When we were in school, the records weren't real great either, and I know what it's like to suffer through a season where you haven't gotten the wins you'd like to get. But as you commented earlier, the few games that we've lost that were close. They're in it right up to the end, and they're doing every day. They're doing what the coaches are asking them, and hopefully it just continues to pay off for them as time goes on.
Now, as Coach Schmitz and I talked about earlier on the Coach's Corner show, this is an interesting matchup where you have a ball club that comes in and ranked dead last offensively in the league, and Vandalia Butler, they're only averaging 16 points a game, a little over 216 yards altogether. And then you have the Wave, on the other hand, who are giving up 41 points a game, ranking 10th in the league defensively. So, as I'd like to say it, I hate to say it, but it's like the resistible force against the movable object right now. It's going to be interesting to see how these two match up.
I'm with you. Our defense, particularly in the secondary, has to play better tonight because they're going to be tested a lot. And I'm sure we don't get to see game film and scout these teams, but their success has been through the air, and that's been our heel that we just haven't done well at. So as you were saying, we need a better rush up front, right. and that better happen, or they'll start to pick us apart.
Yeah. Butler's got a fairly young ball club. Their quarterback's a junior, and then also their leading receiver's only a sophomore. They've only rushed for 618 yards as a team, whereas Brock Short, 1,480 yards himself this year. So one key, like you said, we're going to have to stop that. And again, another thing I think is keeping possession of the ball.
Right. We talked a little bit before we did this that I think the key for us is to keep our offense on the field, keep the ball running, eat up the clock, and keep their offense off the field. That'll be our best defense.
Yeah, we need to keep the ball out of their hands. Anyhow, we're glad you could join us tonight. Alex Warner, Kyle Kagi. We'll be back in a little bit as we take a look at this year's Homecoming Queen Court and hopefully the crowning of the new queen here for 2022 and what's been a big week here, not only for the high school students but also for the community at large. Anyhow, we're glad you could join us. Kyle and I'll be back in a little bit as Greenville plays host to the Vandalia Butler Aviators here on Homecoming Night 2022.
Hughes and the Greenville Athletic Director, Mr. Aaron Schaefer, and all of Greenville City Schools, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to the Greenville community, our students and their families, and all of our returning alumni and their family and friends. We thank you for joining us tonight as we crown the 2022 Greenville Senior High School Homecoming Queen. At this time, if you would please, direct your attention to the Greenville Greenwave bench. We welcome back two special guests this evening to help us crown our 2022 Homecoming Queen. Please welcome our 2021 Homecoming Queen, Miss Kate Raymer, and the 2021 Greenville Chief Greenwave, Mr. Million Bryant. And now, if you would direct your attention to the visitor side of the stadium at the 50-yard line, we will now introduce our 2022 Homecoming Queen candidates and their escorts. Our first Homecoming Queen candidate is Miss Kylie Clark. Kylie is being escorted by Mr. Casey Willis. Kylie is the daughter of Matt Clark and Abby Wilson. Kylie has been a varsity cheerleader for 4 years. She's been a member of SAD Club for 3 years, Science Club 4 years, Med Tech 2 years, HOSA participation. Kylie's interests include working at Chipotle and hanging out with her family and friends. Kylie is a member of National Technical Honor Society. She's a 3-time Coaches Award for cheerleading, a Maid-Right Sportsmanship Award winner, a scholar athlete, Stop the Bleed certified, STNA certified. Kylie future plans is to go to college, where she wants, her major is undecided, and she would love to coach cheerleading one day. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kylie Clark. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Miss Skyler Fletcher. Skyler is being escorted tonight by Mr. Braden Addis. Skyler is the daughter of Josh and Amy Fletcher. Skyler has been a 3-year member of the Lady Wave softball team, a 3-year member of the Lady Wave basketball team. She served on student council for 4 years, 2 years core leader. She's a 2-year member of the National Honor Society, a 4-year member of Art Club, a 2-year member of Varsity G. She's the stage crew president, 2 years of SAD Club, 4 years of Key Club, 4 years Spanish Club, 4 years Science Club, and 2 years Environmental Club. Skyler enjoys spending time with her family and friends, going to school events, painting, and reading. Skyler has been a scholar athlete. She's been on the Dean's List for 2021-2022. She was voted the best defensive player for the 2022 Lady Wave softball team. She was the most valuable player of the 2022 Lady Wave basketball team, as well as the best offensive player in 2021. She's earned Miami Valley League honors, an honorable mention in 2021 in basketball, and a second team Miami Valley League All-Team League mention for softball and basketball. She's a Maid-Right Sportsmanship Award winner and Athlete of the Week. Skyler plans to major in early childhood education as an intervention specialist with the hopes of playing college softball at a 4-year college. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Skyler Fletcher. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Miss Samantha Friends. Samantha is being escorted tonight by Mr. Hayden Livingston. Samantha is the daughter of Scott and Lisa Friends. Samantha is a member of the Spanish Club, SAD Club, Science Club, Key Club, Core Leaders, Student Council, where she's the reporter. She's the senior class treasurer. She's a member of National Honor Society, Art Club, where she's the vice president, and is a member of the Lady Wave soccer team. Samantha's outside interests are hanging out with friends and family, spending time outdoors, art, and eating ice cream. Samantha has been awarded highest honors, honor roll. She's a scholar athlete and has earned a sportsmanship award. Samantha plans to go to college to study business marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Samantha Friends. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Miss Morgan Heinous. Morgan is being escorted by Mr. Ty Bush. Morgan is the daughter of Kara Allred and Nick Heinous, along with bonus parents Joel Allred and Sherry Heinous. Morgan is a member of Core Leaders. She's been a member of the Lady Wave volleyball team for 3 years, Lady Wave swimming team, and is the Lady Wave soccer team manager. Morgan's outside interests are spending time with friends, watching Grey's Anatomy, eating Taco Bell, hanging out with her little brother Gavin, and watching movies with her family. Morgan is also the Med Tech president. She's been inducted into the National Honor Society, where she's been a member for 2 years. She's earned a Maid-Right Sportsmanship Award and a Student Athlete of the Month. Morgan plans to attend Ohio University to get her nursing degree and then become a travel nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Morgan Heinous. Our next Queen candidate is Miss Lily Lowe. Lily is being escorted tonight by Mr. Avery Ernst. Lily is the daughter of Angie Kreitzer. Lily's been a 4-year member of the Lady Wave soccer team. She's served on student council for 4 years. She's been a 2-year member of National Honor Society, a 3-year member of Science Club, a 3-year member of Environmental Club, a 3-year member of Spanish Club, a 2-year member of the National Technical Honor Society, FCCLA for 2 years. She's also been a member of the club, corps leaders, and stage crew. Lily enjoys reading, shopping, and spending time with her family, friends, and her wonderful boyfriend, Alex. Lily has earned an All-Miami Valley League second team mention for soccer. She's earned a Made-Right Sportsmanship Award. She's been an Athlete of the Week. She was the Defensive Most Valuable Player in 2020 and the Most Valuable Player in 2021, the Lady Wave soccer team. She's made the Edison's Dean List for 2021 and 2022. She's a Scholar Athlete for 4 years and an FCCLA gold medalist. Lily plans to major in education as an intervention specialist with a minor in psychology, and she hopes to eventually become a psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lily Lowe. Our next Queen candidate is Miss Ella Strong. Ella is being escorted tonight by Mr. Ryan Crampton. Ella is the daughter of Kara Strawn and Zach Randall. Ella's been a 4-year member of the Lady Wave volleyball team. She's currently the class of 2023 president. She's served 4 years on student council. She's a member of the art club, where she's the president. She's a member of the SAD club. She's been a 3-year member of Spanish club, a 3-year member of Science club, a 3-year member of Environmental club. She's a 2-year member of the National Honor Society, a 4-year member of the Key Club, 2-year member of Corps Leader, 8 years a member of the orchestra, and she's been a wrestling statistician for 2 years. Ella's interests are spending time with her family and friends, painting, cuddling with her dog and cats, and watching Criminal Minds. Ella has earned highest honors, honor roll. She's a scholar athlete, and been awarded a Made-Right Sportsmanship Award. Ella's future plans are to attend a 4-year university with the intention of studying medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ella Strong. Our next homecoming queen candidate is Miss Samantha Suter. Samantha is being escorted tonight by Mr. Ricky Heydrich. Samantha is the daughter of Sam and TJ Suter. Samantha has been a 4-year member of the Lady Wave volleyball team, a 4-year member of the Lady Wave track team, a 3-year member of the Lady Wave swimming team. She's been serving on student council for 2 years. She's a member of the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Corps Leaders, Science Club, Spanish Club, Key Club, SAD Club, and Environmental Club. Samantha's outside interests are hanging out with friends and her family, attending sporting events, watching movies, and laying in her bed. Samantha has earned highest honors, honor roll. She's a scholar athlete, and she was the first team All-Miami Valley League for pole vault. She's earned a Made-Right Sportsmanship Award. Samantha plans are to attend a 4-year college and study radiology and medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Samantha Suter. Where's my first page at? Oh, no, wait. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our 2022 Greenville Senior High School Homecoming Queen. Your 2022 Greenville Senior High School Homecoming Queen is Samantha Friends.
Well, congratulations to this year's 2022 Greenville High School Homecoming Queen, Miss Sammy Friends. She's posing down there now with last year's queen, Kate Raymer. Great honor for the young lady, and we'll have her as a halftime guest here as we get set to take on the Greenville Greenwave as they play host to the Vandalia Butler Aviators. We'll be back in just a moment and have some other pregame comments as we get set to bring you Miami Valley League basketball football action here on a Friday night. Welcome back to Harmon Field. It's tonight the Greenville Greenwave on Homecoming 2022 take on the Vandalia Butler Aviators. I'm Alex Warner, joined tonight by longtime Greenville coach Kyle Kagi. Ty House on vacation once again. I've never seen anybody that goes away as much as Ty does. But hey, we're glad to have Kyle here. He's a veteran, helped us out over the years. And Kyle, this is a interesting matchup between two ball clubs. Greenville coming off a loss over at Pickle last week where we stayed with a really tough Indian ball club for about a quarter and a half before the Indians poured it on. And then Butler played Xenia tough last week, 35-20.
Yeah, they can score points, and as we've been discussing, and we'll discuss through the course of the evening, mostly through the air, we're hoping they have a bad night.
Yeah. Well, Greenville comes in 1-6, 1-5 in MVL play. Butler 3-4 overall. They are an even 500, 3-3 in Miami Valley League action. Butler won the coin toss, decided to defer to the second half, so Greenville will receive the opening kickoff and defend the south goal. So back deep for the Wave is going to be, I think that's Brock Short, if I'm not mistaken. And Brock, of course, and we'll go over some of his statistics as the evening wears on. But let it be said that Mr. Short is a major offensive threat. So let's see what happens. Butler kicks off, and Miami Valley League play comes your way, and the kick's going to be taken at the 20-yard line, and that's going to be brought back and a flag right away. Yeah, flags all over the place here. The ball's returned to the 33-yard line. Returning the kickoff that time was number 7. That's John Ray Abeo. And most likely, Kyle, we're going to see some kind of block in the back or hold or something, wouldn't you say?
I would imagine. It's usually a bad sign, particularly when it's on our end of the field.
Yeah.
And they went down there that far that fast.
So Butler in the away uniforms, white jerseys with royal purple pants trimmed in gold and the purple helmets. It's going to be against the Wave. They march it back from the 34. Probably going to be a 10-yard penalty.
It's on the 24.
Take it to the 24-yard line. That's where Greenville starts first possession of the ball game here tonight. Nice night for football. It's starting to feel a little bit like fall now, isn't it?
It is. It's nice and cool. The trees are turning orange and red.
And you know, this is our fourth game of the year, and the other three were all played in the 70s with no wind. We got a little breeze blowing tonight. Got the food truck rally going, and the first play of the game is going to be Evan Mannix keeping it. Yeah. Picks up a nice 6-yard gain out to the 30. Junior quarterback, everybody keys on Brock Short so much that something has to be open someplace along the line.
Right.
So a nice keeper that time. Takes that just over a 30. I might mention our camera people tonight. We have from IMTV here at Greenville High School, we have Grace Swafford, going to be running the camera part-time here. Brody Fleming, coming off an excellent job of his last ball game, will also be handling camera duties. And so the Wave have 2nd and 4, and this is Short with his first carry. Oh, did he put it on the floor? Oh, my gosh, and picked up, get it back, fall on it, just fall on it.
All right, we got the ball back.
Well, the ball popped loose as he ran into a stack of Butler defenders. And finally chased down all the way back at the 11-yard line, not really the way we wanted to start this first possession.
Jack Royer recovered it for us.
Yeah, all the way back to the 11. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 23 from that point in time. Yeah, Brock put the ball in the field once or twice last week, if I'm not mistaken. So you're going to have to hang on to it because I tell you, he is a marked man. He is a marked man. 3rd and 23. We just started play here at Harmon Field, and Mannix rolls out to the left. Hits Royer to keep it. Nice catch and inbounds.
Nice catch.
That's about a 10-yard completion out to about the 21, but nonetheless, that's going to bring up a punting situation. That'd be 4th and looks like about 13. This is going to be Brock Short back to punt. Brock not only does the majority of the offensive work, but also punting. He's averaging 35 yards a kick. Back for Butler. We'll see who that is. I can't tell right away. Oh, the punt's blocked. Goes out of the end zone for a safety. And, Ty, that's maybe not the way we wanted to start the game tonight.
Oh.
Boy, Butler came pouring through that time. And Brock Short didn't have a chance and blocked out of the end zone for a 2-point safety. At least I think that's what they called.
Yeah, referee signaled safety.
Yeah, I would thought so.
The head referee did, unless they're discussing something else.
I don't know. Is there a flag down someplace? I didn't see it. Unless maybe Butler. Did they jump the gun or what?
I don't see it.
They didn't have offside, did they? Yep. Offsides Butler. Whew. Wow. Boy, that's a saving grace right there. No offense, Grace Swafford. But that's a saving grace right there. It's going to be a repunt here. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Negates the block punt out of the end zone. It resulted in what could have been a safety. They march off 5 yards, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 now. And, wow.
Yeah, it's back to the 26.
Yeah. Fumble for about a 20-yard loss. And then have a punt blocked out of the end zone. They're coming again. Get it out of there. He does this time, bangs it out of there.
It's Traden Crump that's was going to be the receiver, but
well, it's down.
Ball at the
47-yard line. Yeah, number 18 for the Wave down in the punt that time. That was T.J. Barr, and so Butler has the ball for first possession in good shape at their own 47-yard line. Now this is the ball club comes in tonight. Luke Siebert, the 6'1" junior quarterback, ranks 3rd in the Miami Valley League. He's passed for over 1,000 yards here in the first 7 games. Major offensive threat's going to be number 11, sophomore Taven Crump. And the main running threat is going to be another sophomore, Caden Bates. So 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line, man in motion. Nice play. Get him. Oh, he missed the tackle there.
And missed tackle.
Take him down. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of at least 5, and there's going to be a holding call most likely. Number 65 for the Wave had a shot there in the backfield. That was Andrew Winter had a shot to bring the ball carrier down. He got away, but the flag's going to be, I think, holding, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Hold against them.
Well, this has been a Butler ball club that's been kind of challenged offensively all year. It's going to be a 10-yard march off. Got to be a repeat of first down, but the ball now rests at the Butler 36-yard line, whereas it started at the 47. So it's going to be 1st and 21 right now.
And will they go airborne?
I would think so. Talking to Coach Bart Schmitz, and then Kyle and I have talked in the pregame show, we have to have some kind of a pass rush. We can't allow Mr. Siebert to stay back there and pick us apart in the secondary.
They run.
That's going to be Bates with the ball. Struggles ahead for about 4 yards. Now, we might mention that Vandalia Butler comes in tonight with head coach Ty Cates, an Arcanum native. Came to Butler after having a successful run as head coach at Covington, if I'm not mistaken. And you said that he was at one time an assistant coach here in the Greenville system.
Coached here in Greenville, yes. It's what Kevin Jenkinson was telling me, so got to believe it.
Well, if Kevin said it, it's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
Well, this is 2nd, and we'll call it 17 at the 40. Siebert throws it out here, a little too high, trying to hit number 22 out there, it looked like.
Yeah. Javier Singh. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We'll go with Singh.
S-I-N-G-H. This is going to be 3rd and 17 now. Ball still at the Butler 40-yard line. Big crowd again. Congratulations to Miss Sammy Friends, crowned the 2022 Greenville High School Homecoming Queen. We'll have her as a halftime guest here. Butler, 3 wideouts to the left. Siebert with the snap. Going to go over here to the sideline, throws it out of bounds. Tried to hit number 17 out here. That was Braylon Crump. Well, Wave hold defensively to start with on the first possession, and Butler's forced to punt. So neither team getting off to what you call an auspicious start offensively.
I blame it on the cold.
Yeah, on the cold weather. Good sized crowd here tonight. Butler brought a few people up from down in Montgomery County, and
no rush. So
punt's going to be hammered out of there by Cohen Hale and fair catch. All right. Well, the Wave will set up for their second possession at their own 27-yard line. Let's hope we get some better results here from this possession. We talk about Brock Short, how he's a marked man and everything. Brock comes into tonight with 1,480 yards rushing on the first 7 games of the season. He's had 20 touchdowns, 18 rushing and 2 receiving. And for his career now, Brock Short has, of course, the Greenville career school rushing record, 3,107 yards coming into play tonight, and that's in less than 2 seasons. Yeah. Got to remember his freshman and sophomore year, he was up in northern Indiana at Fairfield High School outside of Goshen. This is Mannix going to have a throw out here, and nice catch. That's going to be Nolan Ellis, I think.
Oh,
he's down. It's going to be a first down, 11-yard pickup to the 38-yard line. No, Nolan Ellis, for no bigger than he is, the senior, has had a pretty good year. He plays a pretty good job defensively. He's intercepted some passes, recovered some fumbles. Just been an all-around good year for Mr. Ellis.
Yeah, he's got 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's first down for the Wave. And at their own 38-yard line. It's going to be short, and there's a flag. I don't know if we had motion or false start or something. Brock takes it out to the 44, but I think that's probably going to be called back. Yep. False start. Goes against the Wave.
Illegal shift.
Oh, illegal shift. This official down here was given the false start signal. Okay, it takes it back to the 33-yard line, so it's going to bring up first and 15. Some other games going on around the area we'll talk about a little bit later on, but a huge contest in the Miami Valley League is Piqua at Tippecanoe tonight. We'll try to give you some scores on that a little later on. This is short, trying to get outside. Going to pick up a hard 2, maybe 3 yards out to about the 36-yard line. And that'll bring up a third, and we will call it 12. Third and 12. Some names you're probably going to hear us call tonight defensively for Vandalia, although they're missing a few people. Sam Mitchell is a junior linebacker, leads the team with 57 tackles. Number 99, Fred Rogers. I know they're missing 3 starters defensively, and talking to some of the people from Vandalia for the ball game. Mannix with 3 wideouts to the right. No, this is short with it. Going to go deep.
Oh, he's open.
Get it to him. And caught. Brock Short.
Oh,
Nolan Ellis.
Again.
That moves the ball all the way down to the Butler 27. Nice pickup for the Wave. 23 plus 14. 37-yard pass play. Yeah, Brock Short's done that this year. I'm trying to remember. He's got a good arm, yeah.
And that defender was there pretty close to breaking that up.
Yep. Well, it's a first and 10 at the Butler 27.
Down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my. Well, the Wave had, with 7:05 to go here, a loss on the play as Evan Mannix had to go down and get the snap, it looked like. Is that what happened, or did he just drop it?
It was a low snap, and he put his knee down to catch it and control it, and then tried to run the play.
Yep. So this will be 2nd and 14. The ball will rest at the Butler 31-yard line. Wave second possession of the evening, in case you just joined us here. And green and white trying to get into the red zone here, Mr. Kagi.
Dropped the ball again.
Get out of there. He's in trouble now. Hang on to it. Boy, all the way back to the 39. Well, we've gone backwards 12 yards in the first two plays of this down situation. And so with third down coming up, it's all the way back to the 39. So it's going to be 3rd and 22.
Probably a lot of plays for that.
Well, we'll get
work on those all the
bag
time.
of tricks, yeah.
Work on those all the time.
Ryan Crampton in there beside Mannix this time. Short's going to be spread out to the side.
Crampton's open. Crampton.
Oh, my. Going to be thrown back all the way to midfield. Take it to the 49. And so we just went backwards 22 yards in 3 plays. And, wow.
Well, let's get off a good punt and to bury him deep here in the field and get the ball back.
Yeah, boy, that's too bad. Had the big pass play that gave us a first down at the 27, and all of a sudden it's 4th down at the 48. This will be short. Let's see if we can get this off without Rush just burying him. Here they come. Boy, they get in there, don't they? Nice kick, Brock Short. Let's down it. Let it go down there. Boy, got to put this way down inside the 5.
Right there.
Down to the 1. Nice kick that time, Brock
Down
Short.
by Mannix.
Yeah, our quarterback's also the long snapper on punts and kicks, and as such, he's the first one downfield. Now, that's a change over the years, because when you played, the center, he could get buried right away as soon as he snapped the ball, right? Now they can't do that.
Yeah, they don't protect him.
I was going to say, it's a little easier. You don't have to worry about losing your head after you snap the ball on a punt. 5:11 to go here, first quarter. Miami Valley League action, scoreless right now, and Butler takes over for their second possession and in the shadow of their goal line.
Will they be cautious and run here?
Well, we'll find out. It's at the 1 yard line.
Yep.
They gained maybe 3 out to about the 4 yard line.
Was that Grew again?
Mm-hmm.
I think. Well, no, not. Oh, it was that Fior, 8. I couldn't tell if it was an 8 or 9.
I tell you what, when you get up here, we don't have the greatest lighting. I mean, it's more than adequate, a lot better than it used to be. But it's still, when you get down those end zones, it's tough to see 3s and 8s up here with old eyes, right?
Yes. All right, another dive.
Yeah. Picked up about another 3 yards out to what? About the 7 yard line?
4. That was
Bring up about
Sam Mitchell.
About a 3rd and 4 here. Both these teams still have 2 games remaining after tonight. They both have to play Troy yet.
Right. Both have to play Troy, and then we have Tip, and they have Piqua.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier for either ball club, does it?
That's right.
Yeah, Greenville will be on the road next week over at Troy and then return home for senior night, final game of the season against the Tip City Red Devils. Good stop defensively inside. He kept working, didn't he? Stopped him short of the 10, so it's going to bring up a 4th and a long 1.5 yards, and I would want to venture a guess that they will punt.
I just can't imagine that they would try to.
I wouldn't think so either.
Although they're not sending anybody out. Their punters that Hale.
He also is 4th in the league in sacks with 3. It's not very often you see a defensive lineman who's also your punter. Well, what's Butler going to take it all the way down? Or are they going to call timeout here? Well, 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. Your score is scoreless as Greenville and Butler battle it out. Kyle and I'll be back in just a minute. You're watching high school football here on YouTube. Well, Butler comes back out on the field and looks like they decided to punt here, Kyle, which makes sense to me. As they have a 4th and about a 1.5 yards at their own 9 yard line. And back to punt here is going to be Cohen Hale, and he'll bang it out of there. Boy, a line drive kick.
Look out.
Yeah, don't get touched. Jack Royer lets it go. It goes out of bounds.
About the 44 or 5.
Yeah, so not bad field possession for the green and white here. 3rd time. First time, the wheels fell off, and we got away thanks to an offside penalty on a punt that was blocked out of the end zone. That saved us 2 points there. And then the second time had that big pass play down to the 27, first and 10 at the 27 of Vandalia. The next thing you know, it was 4th and forever. back at the 49-yard line.
Our offense was in reverse.
Yeah, we got stuck in reverse there, didn't we? Couldn't even get it in neutral. Okay, here we go. This is going to be wide outs to the left, and
3 receivers.
It's going to be Crampton, but no. Mannix got to keep it. Nice move.
It's not Mannix.
Oh, no, that's Brock Short with it on the direct snap.
Come back.
That's it. He stepped out of bounds. Nice run from the 46 all the way down to the 21. 19, 29, 33-yard pickup. Brock Short.
Just another ka-ching in his.
Another ka-ching is right. He needed 166 yards coming into tonight to set a single season rushing record. I'm not sure what the official version will be on where he was stopped on the fumble that went back on the first possession, but and Short again picked up about another 5 or 6 there.
Yeah.
Down to the 14.
A little dive left.
Mm-hmm. You know, the offensive line, for the most part, Brock gets a lot of yardage after initial hits and so forth, but the offensive line in general has improved over the course of the season. They've done a pretty good job of creating some running opportunities for the senior.
They really have. And a lot of them it's a good blend of underclassmen with a couple of seniors.
We'll pick up some of the kids on that offensive line here as we have 2nd and 3. And what happened there? How'd the ball end up back?
Well, they snapped it, and our 73 stepped back, but the referees hadn't blown the whistle yet.
I don't know what the story was on that. Well, whatever. It's still 2nd and 3 at the 14.
Penalty, so we'll take it.
Mannix throws deep in the corner. Got a man. Overthrew, but they got a call pass interference.
Well, there's only one of us and 3 of them, so hopefully we didn't have a man downfield that wasn't supposed to be down there.
Bill, what's the call going to be here? Might mention a referee
walking
tonight.
It off.
Well, it's going to be a penalty. Half the distance goal line is going to take the ball down to the 6.5, 7-yard line.
7.
Might mention our referee tonight. Referee tonight's Todd Bowerman, Scott Griswold, Richie Moody, Tyler Smith, and then the back judge is Brian
Power
Kramer.
backfield. Got a little ISO left.
Take it in all the way.
Short is in.
Brock Short, first score of the night.
Good lead blocker with Crampton leading for him.
Took it off left tackle and took it in. All right, Wave on the board first for Brock Short. 7-yard touchdown run, and that gives him another TD rushing. That's 19 rushing TDs to go with 2 receiving, so he's up to 21 touchdowns this year, the record held by Zach Melling of 23.
Avery Ernst is up to kick the extra point.
See if Avery can convert.
Oh,
did it?
It looks like that was wide.
Well, look, was it wide or somebody get a hand on it? Tell you what, they do a good job of rushing their kicks there. Well, anyhow, 6-0, 2:09 left here in the first quarter, and the Wave draw first blood and have that 6-0 lead. And Kyle, I'll be back with the kickoff here in just a minute. Well, Avery is going to kick off here as the Wave score the first touchdown of the game. Nice long run by Brock Short, and then took it on in there after a half the distance penalty, moved the ball down to the 7-yard line, and Ernst to kick off, and back deep is going to be
we got 11.
Crump. There's 11 Crump.
There's 40.
Yeah, Taven Crump.
40-something.
And it's going to be picked up at about the 12-yard line. Stop him here.
I think.
All right, brought down. Nice tackle there by the Wave, and I think that tackle was by number 33 for the Wave. Number 33 is Nathan Schaefer. Yeah.
A comment pregame there, you said that he's
come on strong.
Improved here as the season goes on.
Junior linebacker in there along with Ryan Crampton. Wave defensively, number 3 is Romeo Velasquez back at a safety, along with Brock Short. On the other side, it's probably Casey Willis. And this is going to be a run this time up the middle. A nice gain of about 7 yards up to 35.
That was Bates.
Caden Bates came in averaging a little over 6 yards a carry. So Willis in the backfield, Crampton and Nathan Schaefer. Jack Royer's out there. We'll pick up The defensive line is going to be Andrew Winter for sure, A.J. Schaefer. We'll pick up the others as time goes on here. So 2nd and 5, a little over a minute to go here in the opening quarter of play. Handoff inside, that's Bates with it. Boy, good job of the Wave interior that time. Number 77 for the Wave in there on the attack.
Not that I want to
Addis with it, with the stop.
Not that I want to put the kiss of death on this, but I'm surprised they're running the ball as much as they.
Yeah, I am too. I thought they'd be putting the ball in the air. Ty Bush in that defensive line up front. Well, so far, the Wave have shut the Aviators out. Down to 30 seconds to go here. A 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
At the 37-yard line of Butler.
There's your pass. Oh.
Well, that looked like a Chinese fire drill right there, didn't it? My golly. We're like.
Somebody from them didn't run the right route because 11 and 4 ran into each other. And
Sam Mitchell and Taven basically crumpled to the ground that time. I think after they ran into each other that time. Well, that's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Let's see if head coach Ty Cates decides to go for it. Looks like he's keeping his offensive unit there.
I bet they do.
Well, it's 4th and yard.
Well, they're down to 12 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to have to get this play off and see what happens. Greenville calls timeout. So with 26 seconds on the game clock, going to be a Wave timeout. Wave will have 2 left, as well as does Vandalia. Let's take a look at some games. We've already mentioned that big game over at Tip tonight, Piqua against Tippecanoe. Piqua and Tip both ranked in the top 10 in their respective divisions in football right now. Tip in Division 3, Piqua in Division 2. Of course, Xenia is ranked 4th in the state in Division 2 right now. Xenia is playing Stebbins at home. Fairborn hosts Sydney. Troy's down at West Carrollton, so that's from around the Miami Valley League. But if you take a look here in the around the area, Springfield at Centerville is going to be a huge game in the G-Walk, as is Fairmont at Wayne. And then in the Western Ohio Athletic Conference here involving Dark County teams, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Well, here we go, 4th and 1. Butler's going to go for it for their own 37-yard line.
So they're going to run right. Yep.
Hey, I tell you what, I think we stopped them. That's going to be really close. Depends on the spot. I think they're going to be about a half-yard short. Let's see. I think the Wave held. Where did they place the ball?
Coach says they did.
Yeah, Bart Schmidt's got his hands up in the air. It looks like a win for the green and white. How about that? Good job by the Wave interior line that time. How about that? A big stop as Butler gambled and came up a little short. Interior wall of the Wave defensive line did the job that time, didn't they?
Well, they had 2 leading backs. Diving in there before the ball carrier did, and the Wave line and linebackers jammed it up and pushed them back and held on.
Right. Well, here we go. Brock Short's going to be in the Wildcat formation or shotgun formation again here. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. Short's going to take a direct snap.
Got a little trap
Trying to
going.
keep it. Yeah, here it is. Take it back. Game outside. Sheds 1 tackler, sheds 2, and takes it down to the 22-yard line. So about a 15-yard pickup. When we do that, with Short getting a direct snap, then we put the quarterback, Mannix, out wide as a receiver and moves the chains down to the 23-yard line. So a 14-yard gain for the senior Brock Short.
Well, unless we do, we're going to be going to the other direction. We're going to score away from the new building.
Well, that wraps up 1 quarter of Miami Valley League action here on a Friday night. Greenville with a 6-0 lead over Vandalia, and we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. You listen to high school football on YouTube. Well, getting ready to start the second quarter of action. Greenville.
Back quarterback. He's sprinting out.
Has a man open, gets it down to Jack Royer, down to the 15. It'll be an 8-yard pickup and bring up a 2nd and 2. So we've been able to move the ball against this Butler defense so far tonight.
By both run and pass.
That's right. Well, there's never a doubt. We're 2nd in the league offensively, so we know we can move the ball. Butler came in ranked 6th overall in MVL action.
You have two wideouts to the left. Oh.
Boy, how'd that get there? Brock Short, take it outside, Brock. Going to take it down inside the 5. I'm not sure if that was how that was supposed to go or not. It looked like it went through Mannix's hands right into Shorts, didn't it?
I did.
I don't think that was planned that way, was it?
I don't know if that snap was just harder than Mannix expected. And fortunately,
well, it's a good thing.
Short was there to.
Yeah, that could have gone back to the 35-yard line. Hey, first and goal at the 3. Wave trying to score for the second time here in the last 2 possessions. Yeah, I was going to say, coaching staff down at the far end said, yeah, we worked on that play all week. Well, let's try it again. Here's Short, pounds inside, going to be stopped.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, a little short, I think. It's going to bring up a second and goal down to about the 1-yard line, it looks like.
Yes.
Let's just pound it in from here. Kind of interesting. We look behind the south end zone outside the fence here at Harmon Field. Looks like we're at the Dark County Fair, doesn't we? We got food trucks with blinking lights and everything else going on, including the ice cream truck from Dairy King. Hot Fed Sundays, the choice of the night. This is going to be Mannix.
Sneak. Takes
it in. Good push from the offensive line. I think he got in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did now.
He did now. Evan Mannix came out with the ball held high, and a Wave cannon strikes again, and it's 12-0. How about this? Wave with a 12-0 lead. It's going to be interesting now as Bart Schmitz, since we had the first extra point missed, looks like we're going to go for 2.
Because they didn't send Ernst out, and they're
getting ready to.
Casey Willis is going out with a play.
So it's 12-0, so we're going to try to get that extra point back by going for 2 here. And looks like they put the ball, and they get a choice, right, on the extra point. They move it all the way to the left hash mark here. Would you think somebody might go to the right? We'll see. Well, let's see if we convert 2 here and make this a 14-point ball game.
SRO, here he goes.
Yep, take it in.
Yeah, I think he made it.
Got Evan Mannix takes it in. All right, got it back. So 14-0. Fair of the home-standing green and white here. We've still got 10 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the second quarter. Let's take a look at some other games going around Dark County tonight. It's a 4-way tie in that Western Ohio Athletic Conference. Ansonia National Trail to go along with Preble Shawnee and Tri-Village. So National Trail travels up to Miss Sinawa tonight. Ansonia hosts Tri-County North. Let's see who else we had here. I know I had that. Oh, Dixie's at Tri-Village.
Okay.
And then MAC action, Midwest Athletic Conference action up north. It's the Versailles Tigers at St. Henry. Yeah, there's a story. You always think of St. Henry as a power. They're dead last in the MAC this year, football-wise. It will not set kindly with the red and white fans up there in Mercer County.
That league is
that's brutal.
One of the toughest in the state.
Yeah, every year we've got at least 2 or 3 teams go to the state championship games in 3 different divisions.
Yeah.
All right, well, the kickoff's going to be Avery Ernst.
Is that 49 or 19? Must be 49. John Stevens. And I think it was that
back
11.
Deep.
Yeah, and then Crump. Crump's over to the left there.
Well, 14-0 lead for the green and white. Boot comes down here and going to be picked up by, you say, Stevens?
It's 49 Stevens, yes. Got a good run going.
Ball loose. Wave have it?
I don't know.
Looks like we had it. Sideline and out of there with it is Nathan Schaefer. Yeah. His dad down here running the camera, filming tonight's ball games. A happy papa, huh? Well, boy, what an opportunity now. That ball's going to be placed at, what, about the 24-yard line?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 24.
Boy, another great opportunity for the Wave to expand this 14-0 lead here. Well, nothing's gone right for Vandalia so far this evening, has it? They came in 3-3 in the league, and Wave 1-5, but Greenville's outplayed them thus far. This is going to be Short with it.
Yep, he gets another 5 maybe.
Yeah, inside the 20. We got to get a sponsor for the red zone. You know, some of these college ball games, you're inside the Mountain Dew red zone or something like that.
They did have that a couple of years ago.
Did we? Well, we need to pick it back up.
Because they had something that one of those folding things that they put on the 20. I I forget who sponsored it.
Well, whatever it is, it's got to be 2nd and 6. We've taken our time to huddle. Again, our best defense is not to let the other team have the ball.
Okay, I'd say you're going.
Mannix hands off to Short, pounds ahead, gets outside, takes it to the house. How about Brock Short? Uh-oh. Got something going on? No. The one official pointed, touchdown, Brock Short. Short with a 20-yard run. That's his second touchdown of the night, and that puts the Wave up 20-0. Wow.
Well, let's see if Aviators can get this one off the ground and have better blocking than the first go-around.
Oh, there's a whistle. Kick went through, but there's a whistle. Let's see. It's going to be a false start against Greenville. I think it is. Okay, well, he's got plenty of leg. Let's go again.
They had a strong rush on our right side that time.
We're a little shaky on our kick protection right now, both punt-wise and place kick-wise. Butler's really bringing the house there. High snap, bangs it through, and it's good this time. So, with 9:09 to go here in the second quarter, Greenville with a commanding 21-0 lead thus far. Kyle and I'll be back with more action here in just a moment. Here, Alex Warner along with Kyle Kagi. Glad you could join us tonight. Homecoming 2022 here at Harmon Field.
I think we got a couple new guys deep. We got 19 this time at Joey Love. And it's still 11, I believe, over there.
Taven Crump.
And switching sides.
Going to take it to Crump. He's going to bring it out. Going to bring it out. I was surprised by that. Good tackle.
Good tackle. Who was that?
Well, he's dropped it at 20.
Oh, Crampton.
Ryan Crampton. You know, he's also Chief Greenwave, was crowned last night in the ceremony here at the band shell following the homecoming parade. And second leading tackler in the Miami Valley League. As I mentioned, he came in with 225 career tackles. And at 5'6", 165, he just put the hurt on Mr. Crump, didn't he? He dropped him right there. Well, Vandalia going to try to get something going because right now nothing's going right for the Aviators.
They got trips to their left, and a single receiver to the other side. Got a little screen set up here.
Goes on. Incomplete pass. Right now the Aviators are looking a little bit like that United Airlines plane that went off the taxiway at Dayton International Airport yesterday. Did you see that? I don't know all the particulars on that, but it's a little embarrassing to be a professional pilot and end up in the grass
when to hit the brakes,
on a taxiway. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm sure the story will come out. But right now the Aviator football team looks just about as inept as the pilot did yesterday. Okay, Sievert hands off. And boy, I tell you what, we've done a nice job defensively inside. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. That was Caden Addis, called his name a couple times tonight as far as making tackles.
Addison, Bush, and Winter, and Schaefer up front.
Yeah, doing a nice job up there right now.
They are putting it all together. So we got 2 seniors, 2 sophomores.
You know, on a homecoming week like this, everybody's fired up and it's carried over onto the football field, hasn't it?
Okay, we got trips to our right. Clock
moves on down to 8:25 to go here in the first half.
They're going deep.
Sliver has a man. Oh boy.
3, you should have.
Yeah. That was Romeo Velasquez in there to break that up, and I'm not so sure maybe his Vandalia receiver broke the pass up, or it might have been intercepted.
Yeah, I think he needed to step towards the ball a little bit more. He would have had an INT because he had an eye on it. All right, Shorts back deep for the punt. Good thing they finally came over here to cover this receiver.
4th and 10, boy, Wave, nice defensive stop.
It's going to be a bouncer. Look out, look out,
stay away
look out.
from it. Yeah, don't get near it.
I don't think it hit 3.
Well, we're going to get good field position once again, this time
49.
at their own 49-yard line.
Be nice to tack another one on here before half. Got 8 minutes. Let's grind it out.
Boy, would that be sweet or what? 8:13 to go. Might mention we have Brody Fleming on the camera here the second quarter. He and Grace Swafford will be alternating quarters, bringing you camera coverage tonight. As always, we tell the students from IMTV their main job is basically to make you and me look good. And they do a fine job of it, right? He says we have to do a lot of photoshopping.
Hopefully they make it sound good.
Make it sound good. It's going to be Brock Short, a halfback pass again. Boy, puts some air in it. Oh, man.
Jack Royer just had a hand on it.
Yep, just off the fingertips. I tell you what, Brock Short throws a really nice pass, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was 10, 20.
He put enough air under that to give Royer a chance to catch up to it.
In the air.
Yeah, rolling to his left. And he's right-handed quarterback. Or right-handed.
All right, Casey Willis is in with the play to Mannix.
Yeah, we took a shot right there, try to open this thing up even more. 21-0 Greenville. Casey just joined us. It was scoreless at the end of one. We've put 3 TDs on the board here in this second quarter.
All right, now let's get.
Did I say that right? No, it was 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Maybe that was it. Yep, pounded ahead for a couple yards. And takes it into Butler territory to bring up a 3rd and 8. I'm trying to remember, do we have our first touchdown in the first quarter? We haven't scored 3 times this quarter, have we?
No, it was 6-0 at the quarter.
6-0 at the quarter,
yeah. Missed the extra point.
Yeah, that's right. Said that wrong. Clock continues to tick down to 7:35 here in the first half. Boy, what a pretty night. Got a full moon over there above the one light standard on the east stands. 3rd and 8, and a 21-point lead. Catch it. Oh no.
NT.
I think Jack Royer probably cut the wrong way or something misread there. An interception by Butler. Takes it back to the
45.
Butler 45. Well, I'm not sure what happened on that.
Well, I would venture to say that Royer was probably right, looking over his outside shoulder towards the sideline, and
pass went inside.
Mannix just happened to misthrow it a little bit to the inside.
Yeah. There wasn't any wave receiver there, but there certainly was a Butler man.
Butler was ready for it.
So Butler going to see if they can take advantage of a break. They need to score to try to get back in this ball game if you're a fan of the Aviators. And 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And that they're throwing. Yep.
Siebert with it.
He's wide
Deals
open.
over here wide open.
First down.
You know, sometimes I think our defensive backs kind of give a little too much cushion on that. It makes it an easy pitch and catch out to the side. Kind of seen that over the course of the season. Well, gained down to the way 41, so a 14-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
They're going to come out throwing now.
Yeah, they about have to get back in it here. Siebert goes deep.
Long, deep one.
Intercepted by Short. Let's watch this run back. Watch this.
Hang on.
Nice run. All the way back to the 43. That was a pretty catch, and then just a nice run back. Brock Short's just a really, really good athlete, isn't he? Wow.
I don't know, as a running back, as good as Melling was, and obviously he's breaking all his records, but I can't remember seeing somebody that's as talented as he is as a running back. Maybe I'm just forgetting somebody, but
Ty House and I, we always talk about how he's like Zach Melling in so many ways. He hits the hole quick. He's got shifty moves. He's hard to bring down. Just a tremendous runner.
Doesn't have
it's gonna be
blazing speed.
No,
he like you say, his change of direction and his vision.
And
he can shift gears in a hurry.
Well, Short sat that one out as Crampton carried, and Short comes back in after catching his breath after running that interception back. So with 6:18 to go, it's a 2nd and we'll call it 6. The ball at the way 47-yard line.
Straight dive.
It's going to be short. Watch him
Was
pop
an
that
ISO.
outside. See how he gives that little dip with the shoulder and then takes it on out? That's going to be a pickup of, 14 yards? Started inside, then just popped outside.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an ISO, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming he just read that that it was jammed and he popped it outside in a hurry.
Yep. Yeah, nice 14-yard pickup as he continues to pile up yardage. You know, the offensive line, they just have to hold that block just for a second or so and just let him pick and choose where he wants to go with it. Wave on the move again inside the 40, and here's short. Slides ahead and picks up 4.
And we're down to 5:30 left in the quarter and keep it on the ground.
Wave for the year averaged 322 yards offensively. They're scoring 25 points a ball game. Put one in here, we'll have that in the first half.
Have the average, huh?
Yeah. Well, you stay tuned at halftime. We hope to have this year's homecoming queen, Sammy Friends, up here for an interview. And this is going to be Mannix getting outside. That is a hold. Oh, it was a nice run by Mannix. He takes it down inside the 15-yard line, but it's going to come back. I assume that's what it'll be.
Yep. Somebody had a hand where it didn't belong.
You were a line coach, offensive line coach for many, many years, and when you get a hand in that, what was grabbing a jersey or?
That's the way he signaled it. Yeah, that the guy had hold of him at the shoulder.
Yep.
But their blocking techniques are different than they were 20 years ago.
How so?
Well, so much of it's fire up off the ball, but everybody gets vertical with their hips are down, but they get vertical, and it's a control thing.
Instead of actually trying to put somebody
nobody blocks like put your helmet on their hip and drive and double team. It just I'm sure they double team, but there's just the blocking below the waist or from the chest down is changed significantly from the old days.
Okay. Well, hey, we have a timeout on the field here. 4:31 to go. Wave leading 21-0, and we'll take timeout here as you watch high school football on a Friday night. Well, after timeout, Greenville has a 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line. No, 2nd and 16, excuse me, after the penalty.
Mannix is running this one, gets it.
Tell you what, Evan Mannix, for no more than 135 pounds he weighs, he can pick up some yardage, can't he?
Yeah. Well, he had a nice run there that
it was called back. We got some of that back. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11, the ball at the Butler 40-yard line here as we approach the 4-minute mark. Always fascinated why people come to their feet trying to catch a $1.40 T-shirt as they put cheerleaders pass them out. This is going to be Mannix with it. Oh, man, is that intercepted? That's close. Is that intercepted by Butler, or does Greenville have it? That was a fight between Royer and number 19 of Vandalia. Number 19 comes out of there with it, and that's Joey Love, a 5'7" sophomore. Wow. Had a tussle for the ball there, but I think Love got it first, and then Royer latched onto it a little later on. Well, we tried to force that in there along the sideline, and, well, that's twice now. We had a chance to go up by 4 scores and failed to do so.
With 3:42 left.
It's important to keep Butler off the board right now. We don't want them to go in with any kind of momentum at all at halftime.
All right, we got twins on each side. Single back set with the quarterback.
Wide open's number 13 out here. 13 is Derek Motter, a senior. Motter came in tonight with 14 receptions on the season. And this will bring up a 2nd, and we'll call it 3 at the 39-yard line of Butler. Yeah, I think it's really important to keep them off the board here.
You got trips to the right, Crumps over there.
Wave with 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers here. Here's that quick throw out to the side. Oh, missed him, and he picks up the first down. Picks up about 6 yards. Had initial contact after about 2 yards, and then broke the tackle and took it ahead to 45-yard line, and that's a Butler first down. Greenville has to see the stat sheet because right now Greenville has pretty much dominated play.
Crampton dove at him and missed. Brought Addis out.
Yeah.
Okay, dive. Nobody there.
Boy, nobody there. That was a good call that time by the Aviators. All the way down to the Wave 40, so a 15-yard pickup. That's Bates with the carry. And that puts Butler in Wave territory at the 40-yard line. Help me think here, Kyle. Butler, have they been inside Wave territory tonight? Have to think about that just a little bit. 2:50 to go first half.
No, I think this is...
Siebert has a man
gosh.
wide open, and that's an easy 8-9 yards down to about the 31-yard line. Keep the clock running here as he didn't get out of bounds.
I don't know if they're...
Oh, they said they did stop the clock. No, they're supposed to hit the clock. Yeah, there they got it set.
They moved it.
No, that's 2nd and 1. Clock was stopped inadvertently there. And
I don't know if the corners they've worked on just trying to keep the guy in front of them, but they're, like you said earlier, I think they're giving him too much space.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He's open.
That's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, though.
I think, yes.
Yeah, no good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm real surprised because it seems like over the course of the season the teams have kind of picked us apart with that short pass to the sideline when we back off of them initially. They were back 8-10 yards.
We're giving them an easy
It's kind
catch.
of a pitch and catch, yeah.
And then it's a one-on-one deal.
Yeah, and we have trouble sometimes making the tackles.
Our tackling is suspect.
This is 3rd and 1 as they went with a longer pass on 3rd and short, second
we got
short.
A sweatshirt or jersey.
Yeah, first down to about the 26-yard line.
That was Schaefer made the tackle on that, I believe. AJ.
Okay, got the chain set. Butler still has 2 timeouts left here. Wave only 1. Well, Butler threatening, and boy, I tell you, let's keep them off the board here.
Pass.
Seibert with it, deals over, and there's that quick 5 yards.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by Royer. They did come up, but...
This is going to bring up a 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line. Ty Cates, Arcanum native, coaching this Aviator ball club, likes his club get back into this by putting some points on the board here. Wave fans hoping for a defensive stop here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think he got...
They got a Butler player down on the field here. It's going to come up just a little short there, down to about the 17.
Trevor Severance, I think it's 77. Yes. I think it's 72.
Well, we got a timeout here as we attend to the injured player. And so with 1:56 to go here in the second quarter, Greenville up 21-0, but Butler starting to threaten, and we'll be back after this timeout.
Severance for the Aviators.
Who was injured that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully he's all right. Well, clock starts again, 1:50 to go here. Aviators starting to threaten right now.
Quarterback.
Gets the first down and more inside the 10-yard line. And Ty, the one thing we didn't want to happen right now is have Butler go down and put points on the board here and go into the locker room with a little momentum at halftime.
They were a little deceiving on that lineup. They had 2 tight ends. They had the backs in the backfield. Looked like it was going to be it was a short yardage deal. They sucked everybody in, and that quarterback went around the right side.
Yeah, so another timeout on the field. 1:39 left in the Wave with that 21-0 lead. It'd be interesting to take a look at the halftime stats because until this possession, we'd pretty much dominated play. Now all of a sudden, after the interception, they've moved the ball down from what did they start around their 40-yard line, 35, 40-yard line?
Right.
Moved it all the way down to the Wave 10 here, and so that timeout was called by Ty Cates and Butler with a 1st and 10. I guess can they pick up a first down without scoring? It's got 1st and 10, so it must be just outside the 10-yard line. Hard to tell from here.
It looks like I think they have to score. The way that down marker looks, he's just.
No, it's down, so it's just 1st and goal then.
The official was straddling the 10. That's got to be.
Lob it. That's an interception. Yeah, who got back there? Is that Short to break it up?
Short.
Tried to hit Motter in the far corner. He had to throw that ball a long way, and there's a penalty flag here.
Yeah,
going to be a hold or personal foul, or what do we got going here?
Let's hope it's a man downfield.
Well, let's see.
Downfield, I don't know.
We'll see what to call it. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Yeah, that was dropped after he let the ball go, and I thought, uh-oh, that's going to be trouble. That takes it half the distance, and it'll be a repeat of first down, so it's 1st and goal this time. Ball at the Wave 5-yard line. 1:32 remaining here. Miami Valley League action in the Miami division of the MVL. If I'm not mistaken, next year will be Greenville's last year in the Miami division, then we go down south, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was 20. Oh, he's in.
Oh, nice run, and just like that, Butler's on the board.
Mitchell.
Sam Mitchell takes it in from 5 yards out with 1:28 left. It's now 21-6, and breath of air pumped back into Butler in what was kind of a lifeless situation for the Aviators. And all of a sudden, here they are. That's too bad.
Mr. Rogers is getting ready to kick. Fred Rogers? No, that's 98. This is Griffin Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley's just a freshman
Looks
on
like
the soccer team and bangs it through. Speaking of soccer team, our homecoming queen for this year, Sammy Friends, is here, and she'll be with us being interviewed a little bit. You're on the soccer team, right? Goalie? Did I say that right?
No, midfield.
Midfield, okay. She's a little bit everywhere. Well, hey, 21-7 now, 1:28 left, and we'll be back with the kickoff here in just a minute.
Yeah, that line better be awake. Number 7, if I were you, I'd move up.
Okay, bring us back in, Brody. 1:28 left here in the first half. Butler, after a nice drive downfield, following an interception that stopped the Wave possession. Coach Kagi up here is taking a look. He's thinking possible onside kick or going to bang it deep. Looks like we're going to kick it. Going to keep it away from Short, I would assume. It's caught by Cody Seagraves. And Cody takes it back about 7-8 yards. Yeah. It's good to see Cody back in action. He missed a few games there with a shoulder injury, but evidently he's healed up enough that he's back and playing again tonight. And so with 1:22 left, Greenville has that 2-score lead at 21-7 and set up shop at their own 36-yard line, 1st and 10. What, do we play conservative here, Coach, or do we try to put one more on the board?
I wouldn't put it in the air.
I don't think we will.
Man, Short's got it.
Yeah, Brock Short gets outside, picks up another 10, 11 yards.
All right.
Came into tonight averaging a little over 9 yards a carry and picks up 11 that time. I would say he's probably close to 100 yards rushing for the first half, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Threw in about a 40-yard return on an interception. And yeah. We've done a nice job. Like you say, they just hold that block long enough for him to choose where he wants to go with it, and he does the rest from there, doesn't he? Yeah, this is 1st and 10, ball at the 47-yard line. And it's going to be a flag. Short pounds ahead for about 6, but it's probably going to come back.
Yeah, this line judge here.
Yeah, false start.
Somebody moved. In a backfield, you say?
Huh. But the line judge is who I think Richie Moody used to be a heck of an athlete, and I think it was, I want to say Brookville, but I could be mistaken on that. All I know is he was an outstanding high school athlete. All right. Clock starting, under a minute to play left here in the first half.
Oh, boy.
Somehow Short got out of that. Did you see that spin move? Takes it ahead. That's a pretty quick little move over there.
That kid popped him on the thighs, and he just spun right out of it.
Yeah. That's going to be a gain from the 42 out to the 49-yard line now of Butler. So this brings up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, another 4 yards on his total. Come on, 9. You don't act like you know what's going on.
Yeah. Get over here, Casey. There we go. Got set.
I'm pretty sure
down to 45 seconds. This is Short with it. Started to look downfield, decided to cut upfield. Going to be close to a first down.
Just a yard.
It's going to be maybe just a little short.
Right.
Yeah, about a yard short. 3rd and 1, or 2nd and 1, I guess.
Up.
No, 3rd and 1. 24 seconds left. Come on, let's take it downfield. Going to take a shot? Nope, Short's going to run it. Just as good as the pass. And kicks it down. Let's call timeout now. So timeout as Short takes it down to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Or first down, excuse me.
Down.
First down, 2 yards to go, Greenville. Butler, 35-yard line.
Only issue we seem to have here, and where I'd like to have a short, throwing the ball is he can't throw it to himself.
Yeah, that's true.
To get deep.
Get deep enough, yeah. Yeah.
That I trust his hands, and the catch will be made.
Well, we have 17 seconds left here, and the Wave used their final timeout. Yeah, 21-7. Now Avery Ernst has converted a field goal this year, so if we can get down probably to 20-yard line maybe, give him a realistic chance for about a 35-yard field goal, get inside the 20.
Yeah, well,
let's see what happens.
The distance may be there, but the line play.
Okay, here's Mannix.
Get out of bounds. Don't go down.
32 seconds left. We don't have any timeouts left. That's going to end the half, isn't it? That's too bad. Well, anyhow, that wraps up one half action here at Harmon Field on homecoming night as the Greenville Greenwave go to the locker room with the 21-7 lead. We'll be back with homecoming queen Sammy Friends in just a moment.
Halftime here at Harmon Field as the Wave have a 21-7 lead over the Vandalia Butler Aviators. Here on Homecoming 2022, and with us tonight is the newly crowned homecoming queen of Greenville High School, Sammy Friends. And first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about what all was involved in homecoming week here at Greenville High School.
Okay, well, first of all, it's Spirit Day, so every single day classes dress up and we're competing for the Ultimate Spirit Trophy. And then we also have things every single night, like game night. There's a men's volleyball, there's a parade, there's powder puff. So there's all kinds of things in the classes. All want to be the most spirited.
Yeah. How'd you like the parade last night? That's kind of a unique experience, isn't it, riding in the convertibles?
Yeah, that was so cool. And just to see the joy on people's faces when you waved to them, like they got so excited, and that was awesome, especially the little kids.
Yeah, especially when they picked up the candy that was thrown all the way.
Yeah.
And then, of course, last night, Ryan Crampton crowned Chief Greenwave at the band show.
Yeah, that was awesome. He was super excited, and everyone was excited for him.
Okay. Your parents?
Yeah, Scott and Lisa Friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you had an older brother and older sister graduated from Greenville also.
Yes, AJ and Addie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk just a little bit about some of the activities you've been involved in throughout the course of your 4 years here at Greenville High School.
I've been in art club, science club, SAD club, key club, Spanish club, core leaders, student council, National Honor Society. I am the senior class officer treasurer.
Okay. So involved in a lot of different things, plus soccer.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow night then is another big deal, right?
Yes, tomorrow night is the dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to wear the shiny new crayon.
Yep. Yeah.
And I noticed that she didn't wear this outfit for the ceremonies prior to the game. A little cold out.
Yes, yeah. We dressed up for pink out though, so.
So tell me this, what are your plans here in the future then after you leave the hallowed halls of Greenville High School?
I'm not sure exactly where I want to go, but I'm thinking of studying business marketing and interior design.
Have you applied to any colleges yet or not?
Not yet. We're gonna.
About time to start thinking about that. Isn't it?
Yeah, we're starting that soon, so.
Well, yeah, congratulations. Thanks for stopping up. And one thing I always tell the girls when they come up, because we interview the Queens every year at halftime, you got to remember now, whether it's a 5-year reunion or a 55 or 70-year reunion, you're going to show up as the homecoming queen for your class, right?
There you go, yes. Yeah.
It's been Sammy, friends. Thanks for stopping up. Enjoy the rest of the evening and the dance and everything tomorrow, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be back with some halftime stats here in just a second as the Wave with the 21-7 lead there at halftime.
I'm here at Harmon Field with the Greenville Greenwave leading Vandalia Butler 21-7. Take a look at some stats briefly. Wave have a decided advantage just about every category here on the sheet. 13-7 in first downs, 138 yards passing, or rushing I should say, to 56 for the Butler Aviators. Offensively, Wave 203 yards in the first half, and they've limited Butler to only 97. Time of possession, Greenville about 2-1 on that. Looking at individual leaders, Brock Short, who came into tonight, needed 166 yards to tie the single-season rushing record that's been held since 2007 by Zach Melling, has 147 yards on 18 carries and 2 touchdowns. Passing-wise, Evan Mannix was 1 of 4. Short was 1 of 1 that went for 37 yards. Receiving, Nolan Ellis, 2 catches, 48 yards. Tackles, Ryan Crampton is expected, 4 tackles to lead the Wave, followed by Nathan Schaefer and Romeo Velasquez. So again, the score here at halftime, Greenville 21 and Butler 7. And we'll be back with the second half kickoff as you watch some of the Greenville marching band of pride in the background.
Band of Pride, under the direction of Mr. Carl Filippo, the assistant directors are Mr. Joey Jenkins and Megan Bell. And the directors are Kyle Robinson and Hannah Webb.
Getting ready to start the second half here at Harmon Field tonight. Greenville with a 21-7 lead at halftime, but Carl, some momentum. You can feel it shift a little bit there in the last 3 minutes of that first half.
That's correct. And you hate to see that happen because you had such a good half up to that point. You give that team a little bit of hope, and then I'm sure they're going to come out here fired up the second half.
Yeah, and Butler deferred after winning the toss before the game, so Butler receives the kickoff to start the second half. And you know, early in the season, the first 2 games were almost identical, down at Eaton and then up here against Stebbins, where Greenville allowed a touchdown late in the first half. Eaton and Stebbins both had deferred, took the kickoff to start the second half, and went down and scored right away. So, you know, bang, bang, you got back-to-back scores. And so hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. But we'll see. We'll see. Greenville played well in the first half. Dominated the statistics. Most of the stats that Butler got were in that last drive after we were making an interception with about 3 minutes to go. So Aviators is going to kick off for about the 4th time tonight, following 3 scores and to start this half. And Crump's back along with Stevens, is it?
Got another 8 is Fiore here.
Okay.
Say that. Fiore.
Well, Ernst bangs this one. It's going to be received about the 5, yeah. Come on, let's don't let him out of there.
Too many arms.
No. Oh, my gosh. Boy, we missed 3 tackles. Uh-oh. He's going to take this to the house.
Yep.
Just getting their way.
Who's that? Number 8 takes the kickoff back after Greenville missed 3.
Flory.
Boy, the one thing you didn't want to have happen, and all of a sudden it's 21-13. He got that at about the 5 or 6 yard line, took it out, got hit 2 or 3 times, broke free, and then just took it to the house and untouched the last 70 yards or so. Wow. Well, how about that? That's not what we wanted to see. 21-13. That took 18 seconds to run that back 94 yards. And on to try the extra point here is going to be Griffin Bradley.
Yeah, 98.
Freshman kicker. I'm assuming he plays soccer too.
You would think.
You would think.
5'8", 130 pounds.
Yeah, I think he's probably a soccer player. He's certainly he's 9 for 14 in extra points right now.
Well, he
there's a flag,
but it's good.
Well, I guess there was no flag in the play. So, well, quickly like that, the worst case scenario happens, and it's 21-14. Wow. Weren't quite expecting that, and so momentum has really shifted now. We got Kyle Kiggy filling in tonight. Ty House by a cohort is
10.
I think he's down in
okay. I think
Hilton Head right now, or else down in Arkansas visiting his son. He'll be back in 2 weeks, and then I'll be gone, and Kyle will be back. So it'll be Kai and Ty in 2 weeks here. And with us tonight on the camera right now is Grace Swafford, a senior here at Greenville High School, alternating quarters with Brody Fleming, also from the Interactive Media Television Group here. And always like to thank the instructor, Mrs. Lori Hoover. Each year we have students from IMTV do the camera work for us, and over the years we've seen quite a few kids go through, and they've all been very dedicated to what they do and very talented in what they do. And so we hope you folks enjoy these telecasts here on YouTube. Well, kicking off for Butler. Yep, Brock Schwartz deep. Let's see if they kick it to him. Or they kick away from him.
Oh, they're going over to...
Yeah, going over to his island. Uh-oh, feel it! That's a live ball. Did Butler get it back? Or did Greenville get it? Boy, Butler had a shot at it. I think we got the ball. Boy, we were very fortunate there. We've got a player down.
The kid got hurt. Should have been catching it to begin with. It's number 7.
For Greenville? Is that a Greenville player? It is, isn't
Greenville down, yeah. I think it's number 7.
Boy, we just kind of looked at the ball there, and Butler had a shot to recover, and that would have been disastrous. But Greenville finally, fortunately, recovered, and will have first down just outside their 30-yard line. Boy, that would have been a really bad way to start the second half, wouldn't it have been?
I don't
know who's hurt down there for Greenville. You said number 7?
I believe it's 7, yeah.
If that's the case, that's John Ray Abeo. Got the trainer out there from both Butler and Greenville, and head coach Paul Schmidt's going over.
Hunter Harder.
Okay, number 10. Yeah, Hunter Harder.
Well, number 7 looked to me like he should have fielded.
Somebody should have come up, yeah.
And I don't know if somebody behind him called him off of it or what, but
that was a live ball all the way. Yeah, Hunter Harder comes limping over to the sideline here. Well, fortunately, Wave get possession of it here, and so 11:38 to go here in the third quarter, and what was a 21-0 ball game with about a minute to play in the first half. All of a sudden, it's 21-14. We've played less than 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Well, we certainly let Butler back in this. Let's see what happens here as the Wave take over at their own 31. This is going to be Brock Short. Tries to get outside. Boy, he got swarmed. There were 4 or 5 Aviator defenders right there that time, weren't they?
Yeah, 4 and 9. Like, Mitchell, the guy that scored the touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, both of them, 4 and 9, both those guys have scored touchdowns. And they were in on that tackle.
Yeah, number 9 for Butler, Austin Floyd, he's probably glad that he had a little breather here while they tended to the injured Wave player after taking it 94 yards to the house. Plays a defensive linebacker. This is Short. Got the first down? No, came up a little short. Going to be 3rd and 1 this time. Well, the Wave in the first half had possession for almost 15 and a half minutes as opposed to 8 and a half for the Aviators, and be nice to have a sustained drive down the field here and kind of stem this momentum that has shifted Vandalia's way here just in a matter of probably less than 2 minutes on the clock.
I know, one of the linemen came out, Andrew Winter came out. I don't know who they replaced him with.
3rd and 1.
Gaddis.
Gonna give it to Short. Oh man, he got racked in the backfield. That's one of the few times I see Brock Short take a loss. But I'll tell you what, they shot the gaps that time, didn't they? They brought a linebacker up in there, and Brock was lucky to get the handoff.
That's that Sam Mitchell. He's their leading tackler.
That's going to bring up a 4th and a long 2. The ball at the Wave 39-yard line.
We're not punting.
I guess we're going to go for it. All right, well, here's a gamble by Bart Schmitz. See if we can get that 2 yards. Yes, we can.
They got that and more.
Yep, got plenty of yards. About a 9-yard carry out to the 48-yard line to move the chains. Well, the gamble pays off, and most of the time, if you only need a couple of yards, Brock Short's going to get it for you with a couple blocks from the line. And that time, picked up 9. That's a gamble that paid off.
Yeah, we've got to score here with this drive to get confidence back and momentum.
9:30 to go, 3rd quarter.
Oh, that's not a good one.
Hey, we might come out smelling like a rose.
Don't go.
Here, throw the pass out here.
Yeah, get out of bounds.
Well, Evan Mannix ran about 75 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard.
Hey, give him 2, Mike. Come on.
And you were right. There was an opportunity. Brock Short saw what was happening. He started downfield, and Evan was running for his life. It would have been tough to find Brock going down the right side of the field there. Well, he got out of bounds, stops the clock with 9:18, and brings up a 2nd and 11. Here's Short. Look how he pops that outside. Look at that.
First.
Yeah.
Down to about the 40, 39. Nice run.
Brock Short should be just about ready to set the single-season rushing record here. He needed, what did we say, 19 yards coming into this second half. That's going to be close. Zach Millen held the old record of 1,646 yards, and that should be close to, if not, the single-season rushing record it is now. Look at this. Look at that. Brock Short takes it to the house for his 3rd touchdown from the 40-yard line, and the Wave would now go up 27-14, and I think we can safely say...
rushing record is new, and touchdowns is tied.
Yeah, touchdowns are now tied. Wow, 40 yards that time, and that sets a new single-season rushing record and puts him well toward 3,300 yards in his career in less than 2 years. This is Aviators now trying to make it 28-14. Bangs it through. All right, 28-14. Well, Wave answered back, and that was badly needed to take some momentum away from Butler's Aviators. So 8:42 to go here, 3rd quarter action. The Wave with that 28-14 lead. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a minute. Intentional grounding?
I wouldn't.
Isn't that the signal for intentional grounding?
I wouldn't agree with that call.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And I don't want him to.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's some questioning on that.
Yeah, the coach is upset about it.
I didn't think he was under that much pressure where he was trying to just dump the ball. He was trying to throw the pattern and the receiver broke it off. Yeah, that's...
What's he going to give him a warning? No.
Well, it works out to Greenville's advantage. Instead of 2nd and 10, it's now 2nd and 20. Yeah, the ball's all the way back to the 45-yard line. Huh.
We need something here, guys. Let's run, quarterback run.
Yeah, we have another flag.
Yeah, motion.
Delay of game. After all that.
I wasn't even watching those clocks.
I wasn't either because the officials were over talking to the Vandalia coaching staff. Wow. Well, that's another 5 yards. Well, all of a sudden it's 2nd and 26. And the clock gets wound right now. Both teams have full complement of timeouts with 3 apiece. Yeah, I got to think that Caden Bates must have gotten injured. He hadn't been in the entire...
Okay, you got twins both ways. You got a single back.
Down to 18 seconds on the play clock, on the game clock. Siebert throws it way across. He got 1-on-1, 1-on-2. Good, we got help there. Only gained about 3 yards that time. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. And so at the end of 3 here at Harmon Field, Miami Valley League action is Greenville 28, Vandalia Butler 14th. Kyle and I'll be back in a little bit with the 4th and final quarter. Well, we have a 4th and 22 situation at the Greenville 46-yard line here as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Or at least I thought we were going to start the 4th quarter. Now the officials are talking about something here. While we wait for that, we had a halftime score. Piqua 14, Tippecanoe 13. The game being played at Tip, and that's a battle of some heavyweights right there right now. And we've in the season here at home in 2 weeks, taking on those Red Devils of Tippecanoe. Of course, Piqua laid it to the green and white last week over in Miami County. I think we'll have at least 3 teams from the MVL get into the playoffs. Piqua, Tip, and Xenia, of course. Well, it's interesting what the discussion's going on here. Got the head referee, Todd Bowerman, over here talking to Greenville head coach Bart Schmitz. And I'm not sure what the situation is. They moved the ball back. They had the ball on the wrong 46-yard line. Was that it? When they moved the chains? Yeah, they didn't get the chains moved to the right location. They still haven't moved the chains. That's what it is. We're going the other way now. See the chains over on the opposite side? They're where they were originally. So we've got the 4th down marker in the wrong location. Looks like we're a little lost in space out there right now, doesn't it?
Our crew's pretty good. They don't move when they're...
They don't move unless the officials tell them to, and somehow the officials lost this. Well, the ball, if I remember right, was at the board. It should come over here. Yeah, it's at the Greenville 46. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. And they have to go down to the 24-yard line.
They're going to punt towards the scoreboard.
Because they had it down to the 34, if I'm not mistaken. Or the 20, yeah.
Yeah, point towards the street, I mean.
Yeah, so the original marker should be at the 34, and the line to gain should be the 24, and the line of scrimmage right now should be the 46. And if you folks out there got all of that, you'd be complimented, because I'm not sure what I just said, but whatever I said it was right. So here we go, 4th and 22.
They're not punting.
Well, hey, you know. Ty Kate says, hey, we've got that play. Like you said, you practiced it all week, right?
Yeah.
Pull that old 4th and 22 out of the bag here. Boy, big crowd here tonight, Kai, you know, whatever. Whoever you are,
like
a big crowd tonight.
Like I said, I've been down on the fence there watching the other home games, and the Greenville crowd has really been good. You're giving him too much time.
Yeah, well,
all right.
If you got 4th and 22 and you throw a 10-yard pass, that usually doesn't cut it. So Wave take over on downs.
All right, let's get a score here.
So it's going to be the Wave ball. Wait a minute. Are they saying that? Did I miss a play? That was only 3rd down? Okay, take it back. They had 4 shown on the marker over there for about 5 minutes now. Well, let's try it again. Everything got a little discombobulated there. Because they had 4th down showing over there, plus on the scoreboard.
Get him. Nobody there. Referee.
That's right. All right, well, they're going to take over now. 1st down at their own 46-yard line. So the Wave hold Butler that time, and with 11:46 left now. Let's get a couple 1st downs here. Another score would be really nice, but just a couple 1st downs, take some time off the clock, if nothing else.
We need to eat up the clock.
The clock is our friend. Let's just kind of grind it down the field here. Well, short behind Crampton and Mannix here. Receivers split wide right and left, and I think we're going to see Brock Short with the ball. He picks up about 3.
Maybe?
Yeah, they were laying for him that time.
Start using the play clock.
Yep.
Shoot, there was 20 seconds left.
Yeah, but the clock was stopped.
No, but when they had started the play clock, I mean, the actual play clock, not the game clock. See, it was like 20-some seconds, and we're running a play. Milk the thing down.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the game clock was stopped. Yeah, game clock was stopped, so it didn't make any difference. Now it does. How about this?
He's got room for a 1st.
Yep. That's a clean tackle. Both of them went out of bounds. Nice tackle that time by Austin Fiore. And a 1st down. Well, there's one that we wanted.
Keep the clock running.
That was a gain of about, 8 yards that time?
Yeah, were we on the 42? Yeah.
Yep, down to the 42. Clock moving. Look at this. It's interesting.
Got a flag.
Yeah, that's too bad. That was behind the play even, wasn't it? Yep, tugging on a jersey. Boy, that's too bad. It's interesting how he just kind of slides outside on that, doesn't he? Evidently, the officials thought the one reason he slid outside so well was there was a hold inside. It takes it back to the 48, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 16.
17 or 18.
Yeah. Got to get down to about the 32, 2nd and 16.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, 1st and 16. 1st and 16.
Oh.
Pick it up, Evan.
All right, bud.
Had a little bobble threw the timing off, but that also threw Butler's defense off a little bit.
Well, we got most of the penalty back.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a 2nd, and we'll call it 2nd and 10.
Well, I don't think Evan Mannix is going to get any bigger, but he just continues to impress me. He's getting better and better.
That's right. First year starting at quarterback.
Yeah.
Now here's where you want to milk your play clock, right?
Yeah, they should
Yeah, we got plenty of time. It's 9:57 on the game clock. We still got 12 seconds left here, so don't need to snap it quite yet, but we do.
He's running again. Oh,
Whoop, that's short. Yep, got in trouble that time. Lost about 4 or 5 yards.
Uh-oh, he's in the negative.
Yep. Well, I think he's safely padded that single-season rushing record. he can afford to lose 4 yards. It'd almost be 9 minutes before we need to snap it again. Again, we have that 28-14 lead. In case you just joined us, Greenville got up 6-0 in the first quarter, 21-0. Then Butler scored late in the first half, and again on the opening kickoff of the second half. Whoops. Steps up, throws it deep, got a man. How about this?
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown. Brock Short on a 42-yard pass to Nolan Ellis. Woo! Nicely done, and it's 34-14, and that sound you heard might have been the lid on the coffin slamming shut.
Or the cannon.
Or the cannon it was probably the cannon going off down here. 34-14 on a nice pass, really pretty pass, and Nolan Ellis had gotten behind the defender and caught it, took it in the end zone, and here's Avery Ernst.
Come on, bud. Attaboy.
How about 35-14? So with 9:01 left in regulation, the Wave, seeking their second win of the season, held a 35-14 lead. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a minute. Well, in the astute words of my colleague here tonight, what did you just say?
We need excellent coverage on this kickoff.
Yeah, we do not want them returning this kick. Although, well, is it Flory's back again?
Yeah, 11 and...
Hello with, we haven't called Taven Crump's name much at all, and he was their leading receiver coming into this game.
All right, maybe that's what he was trying to do the last time.
Yeah.
Good Lord, he's through again.
Oh, what were you saying? They're going to have another kickoff return. This is Taven Crump. Goes the distance, about 90 yards, and my gosh, back-to-back kickoff returns taken all the way to the house, and 35-20. Whoa.
Well, I don't know where they wanted him kicking it, but I don't think Ernst is talking with the coach. That wasn't his fault.
Wow. My goodness.
You got 10 guys that...
When's the last time you've seen 2 kickoffs return for touchdowns on consecutive kicks?
I don't know of ever.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really think that one through.
That I can remember.
And you and I've seen a lot of football games, but I can't remember back-to-back kickoff returns.
It was a high snap, but that's good.
It's 35-21. Well, special teams needs a little work here between the kickoff coverage as well as the interior blocking on kicks and punts. It's been a little shaky performance here by the Wave.
Yeah, the kicking game.
Wow.
They can address that on Monday or Tuesday, can't they?
And Wednesday and maybe Thursday. 35-21, 8:49 left here. And
letting them back in it.
We just keep letting them back in it. I take back everything I said about that coffin lid being shut. It's kind of creaking back open. They've risen from the dead. Well, let's slam it shut again here. Let's take this and take some more time off the clock here. Both teams in the Miami division of the Miami Valley League, and as Kyle and I said a little earlier on, after next year then, Sydney rotates up north and Greenville goes down south. And then 4 years after that, I think it's Piqua that makes the rotation, if I'm not mistaken. So Xenia, Stebbins, Fairborn, and West Carrollton stay south, and then there'll be a rotation of schools coming down from the Miami or North Division to fill that slot. So, well, let's see what we can do here.
Surely they'll kick it deep.
Going to go deeper. They're going to hit a line drive and picked up in there by John Ray Abeo, if I'm not mistaken.
He took a knee. The kid hit him.
Yeah.
And Short's begging for a penalty.
Yeah. They didn't throw a flag, though, did they?
No.
I didn't think so. It was kind of a last-second thing, too. Well, Greenville, 1st and 10. Ball's placed at their own 32. 8:45 left, and let's see if we can run off a few more first downs and possibly put some more points on the board. Boy, it was a pretty pass play from Brock Short to Nolan Ellis for the touchdown last time.
He ran that thing right up to the line of scrimmage, it looked like to me.
It looked like he was throwing a javelin.
And Nolan had to wait for it, or he had to slow down a little bit. I was glad that defender didn't knock it down.
It's going to be 2nd and 6. Short picks up 4. And the clock continues to run. Again, both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope that doesn't enter into the equation tonight. Well, Greenville's played well in most of the ball games. They've been in every ball game except the last half of the Pickle game, and then Xenia got us in the second half. But we've played well for the most part.
A couple more. 3rd and 3 or 4.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ball at the Wave 39-yard line.
All right. And we need a first down here. Get it this play.
Yeah, first down would really be nice. That'd take another 2 minutes at least off the clock. Assuming you run 3 plays without a turnover. Yeah. Take the play clock down. Got it down to 6 seconds that time. This is short.
Okay. All right.
He got it and more. Look at this. Oh, it's a flag. Oh, that's too bad. Look at that cut. Down to about the 1-yard line, but it's coming back. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been a 70-yard run. Oh, no, excuse me, 60-yard run, and got a flag down there. Oh, my. Uh-oh. And then there's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct
on
Coach Bart Schmitz yelling out at the official. That's a 25-yard penalty, basically.
That's
oh, man, that's too bad. What a run again by Brock Short.
You got to keep your cool. You can't.
Yeah. Boy, that was 60 yards right there, all the way down to the 1-yard line. He's got to be tired when he goes to bed after these ball games.
Well, he needs a rest now.
Yeah, I would think so. Good grief. And you know, Brock Short, I mean, we've talked a lot about him, of course, but he's listed at 5'8", 165. That will weigh heavily against any college recruiting, I would think, the size, but as far as Division III for sure, and maybe even Division II, what do you think?
I think he could play there. He'd be somebody you want your punt returner, your kick returner.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, maybe a slot receiver.
Yeah, I just don't know if he has the size that Division I schools would look at him. But boy, Division III, possibly Division II. Who's this? Was it Crampton?
Yes.
Ryan Crampton picks up a few yards on what was a...
we got a punt.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be lucky if we punt far enough to cover the distance to the first down marker out here. Oh, Brock Short's in there. And this is 4th and 25. Boy, that's too bad. That was a tremendous run. Down to 6:20 to go. Get this punt out of there. Okay, banged it pretty well.
Gonna catch it in the air.
Oh, let it go.
Catched it.
Greenville picks it up. How about this?
Hang on to it, Mannix.
Yeah. Evan Mannix, the quarterback who snaps on long kicks, recovers a fumble that was put there by number 11, Taven Crump, who just ran a kickoff back for a touchdown. Couldn't field the punt. Evan Mannix picked it up on one bounce and took it all the way down to the Butler. Where are we going to place this? Oh, he can't advance it? Is that what they're saying? He can't advance it?
What?
Back to the 44-yard line.
Oh, muff punt.
Yeah, Greenville's ball. Okay, yeah, they couldn't advance a muff punt, so. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 44. Get it right back with 6:08 left, and that helps immensely right there, doesn't it?
Yep. Down to 6 minutes. Eat the clock up. Eat the clock up.
They're short again. Well, that's a easy 13, 14 yards. Easy 13, 14. He might be going to 250 tonight. First down at the 30-yard line, and the clock moves to 5:55. Boy, this will be a nice win, especially on homecoming. It's always good to win a ball game on homecoming, isn't it? Yeah. Everybody's been pumped up all week. This is just kind of, the icing on the cake, and got the dance tomorrow night. So here's short again. Picks up maybe 3, maybe 4. Stays in bounds, most importantly of all. For a team that came in 10th and last defensively in the MVL, the Wave, I think for the most part have played very well tonight. They've shut down their passing attack for the most part. We gave up a lot of short passes. Take away those 2 kickoff returns.
Yeah, and, they haven't burnt us.
No, they haven't hurt us at all. No.
A kicking game.
Kicking game, yeah. But, hey, 35-21, 5 minutes to go.
Well, there he goes again. First down.
Going to be a first down inside the 20.
Yep. 17 maybe.
Short in the first half, 18. Had 18 carries. I'd say he's getting close to 18 carries here in the second half, wouldn't you think?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, the clock is our friend now, and there's really not a whole lot Butler can do, even though they have 3 timeouts left, but that's going to be too few.
It's going to be a moot point.
Yeah, pretty much a moot point. Not much that time, but he pops it. And
oh, we got another flag.
Boy, I tell you, we had a lot of.
Unless it's on them. 21 do something to them.
It's going to be. Well, Mannix is pointing against Butler. Let's see. They dropped it at the 19. That'd be like the line of scrimmage, so it almost has to be holding, doesn't it?
Get short out of there.
He's got just a little giddy up in his limp or in his walk there.
Yeah, they got Crampton in. Oh.
Who do they call that on?
67.
Jackson Eberwine.
The center.
Yeah, the sophomore. Goes back to the just inside the 30-yard line. 4:12 as the clock continues to move after the penalty's marked off. 1st and 20 at the 29-yard line. Crampton. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Run him down. Can Nolan Ellis catch him?
Mannix.
Wow. Oh, boy, that's something we didn't need. Oh, my goodness. So with 3:55 left, Butler picks up the fumble and returns it all the way back to Greenville's 21-yard line. Who was that recovered the fumble?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not listed on the program. Well, that's too bad. Goodness.
18's out, 15's in.
Boy, that turned things around.
There's your Bates.
See it again?
Yep.
Hey, did we intercept that? Did he stay in bounds? No, they say he's out of bounds.
Oh.
That was John Ray Abeo that picked the ball out of the air, though, and out of bounds when he caught it. Well, this will be 2nd and 10. Again, the ball at the Wave 21, 3:48 to go in Greenville. Looked like a sure thing at 35-21, and all of a sudden here's Butler threatening to score.
There's Bates.
Flag. Boy, they've thrown a lot of flags on blocking tonight as far as holding's concerned. So the umpire, Tyler Smith's had a, what do you call it, illegal block. 15-yard penalty, so it's like an illegal block, like a chop block. Is that what they call it? Isn't that what this is?
I think so.
Yeah. Huh. Well, it's not just a 10-yard hold. It's a 15-yard personal foul and takes it all the way back to the Wave 36-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 25 at the Wave 36. 3:43 left. Wave have a 14-point lead as they have most of the second half. Seibert,
open.
Oh, did we get a hand on that, or did he just drop it?
I don't know, but number 3 should have broken on the ball faster. Valiquez or whatever.
Yeah, Romeo Velasquez.
I think he had a chance to intercept that.
He was open, the receiver for Butler was. Just didn't get the ball there. Yeah, had a little more on the throw. That'd have been 6. Well, this is 3rd and 25. Where did that ever start, Ty, on 3rd down where they play the tolling of the bells in the background?
I don't know.
I've heard it at college, but it seems like it shows up at high school games a lot, too.
Sounds like Notre Dame would have
had something like that. Boy, he just airs that out.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Or was it?
He said he caught that? Oh, my. I thought he was, well, it's hard to tell from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a long pass all the way down for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. What, the 3-yard line?
That was that Crump, I think.
Wow. Was that Crump that caught that pass?
Yes.
Taven Crump all of a sudden has come to life here after really being shut down for the most part in the first half. And kickoff for a touchdown, and kickoff return for a touchdown, I should say. And now just a really nice catch from Seibert.
Ball.
False start. 3:25 left. Unfortunately, Kyle, there's some time left on the clock here, isn't there?
Yeah, too much.
Like I say, Butler still has those 3 timeouts.
Too much.
Boy, I tell you, nothing's coming easy this year. Well, it's still...
Yeah, when you got the blend of youth and...
Yeah, inexperience. 1st and goal, ball now at the 8-yard line. Butler wants to score quickly here and have a chance to get it back. Seibert's going to run this. A nice tackle.
Bush.
Is that Ty Bush who made the tackle?
Nice tackle.
Yep. All right. Clock keeps running. We're down to 3 minutes now. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line. Need to stop.
Quick pass.
Has a man over the middle. Intercepted. Boy, has that read well?
Watch the ball. Covered up.
Who had the interception there? Casey Willis? Casey Willis, the senior on homecoming night with a big interception at the goal line, and 35-21 with 2:49 left, and boy, that was a big play there as Willis stepped in front of the receiver. That'll make Grandpa Randall Bowman kind of proud there. Randall, of course, president or was president of the Greenville Boosters Association and helps us out on basketball telecast.
Yeah, they run that Wave Shop or whatever.
Yeah, and run the Wave Shop down there, yeah. Well, big play there. 2:49 left. First down or so, even though Butler has 3 timeouts, first down or so it helped. Ball was placed at the 17-yard line. Short picks up a couple out to about the 19.
Yeah.
Big gain of 2 on the play. The second, 8 yards to go, Greenville.
That was timeout. Did Butler called timeout?
Yeah,
Yep,
they got
they're
one
down
marked
to
off.
one left. Well, timeout in the field. Let's take timeout here on YouTube as you watch high school football. Uh-oh, watch this. So you got the speed and endurance to
Everybody
go.
stop walking.
Cuts back. All right. Everybody stop walking. Well, he takes it from the 19 all the way to the 38-yard line, so that's 12, 30. That's another 43 yards for Brock Short.
Like you say, he's got to be hitting close to 300.
Yeah, that's another one of those big games that enabled him to, in less than 2 years, set a career rushing record and just continues to add to it. Clock starts again, 2:13. Melding away here. Well, that was a big interception by Casey Rollis, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, they needed.
That took away whatever momentum they were trying to gather.
No gain there, or
Yeah.
very little.
That was a good tackle outside.
It's all right. Seating up the clock.
Yep. That was Devin Greer with the tackle that time. No gain. That's one of the few times you can say Brock Short no gain in the same sentence.
They gained the advantage on the clock. It's still running.
Yeah, I think Butler's probably just going to let this. Let this go.
2 timeouts isn't going to help them with.
No, not too much right now. Look how he pops outside. Look at this.
Watch
going to
the
get
ball.
another one?
Watch the ball.
Down to the 8-yard line. That'll do it. And I think you'll see victory formation, take a knee once or twice, and that should do it, right?
Well,
that's from the 38-yard line all the way down.
Yeah, there's your victory formation.
To the inside the 10, so another 28 yards. So, yes, how about this? The Wave with the win and going to get a chance to ring the victory bell on homecoming night here at Harmon Field.
I hope somebody pulled it out.
Seems like it's been in cold storage.
I can't see it from here, but I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, just take a knee. There we go. Okay, one more snap, and that'll do it. And Greenville with a 35-21 homecoming win here. We've still got one play to go, but fans come to their feet here on the home side. And boy, what a nice job by this great ball club. Offensively, we played well. And defensively, congratulations to the defense, because we basically, for the most part, handled their offense pretty well, didn't we, tonight?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the last play of the game in Greenville with the win.
When you evaluate, like you just implied, offensively, defensively, played much, much better. Special teams is going to have their work cut out for them.
Exactly. Well, hey, final score here tonight, 35-21 at Greenville Greenwave with the win on homecoming. We'll be back in just a minute with post-game comments and statistics here on YouTube. Final score tonight, 35-21, Greenville on homecoming 2022 with a big win as they go to 2-6 overall. Vandalia Butler falls to 3-5, and Kyle, when we take a look at this, time of possession, Greenville almost 32 minutes to 16 for Butler. Total offense, 465 yards for the Wave, and they held Butler to only 160 yards. And this is from a defensive ball club that was ranked last in the MVL, and they certainly played well tonight.
They'll move up now.
On that. Real briefly, the scoring, Wave were up 6-0 at the end of one. Advanced that out to 21-0 before Butler scored late in the first half, made 21-7. Then Butler took the opening kickoff in the second half down, made it 21-14 on a 94-yard touchdown run, if I'm not mistaken, by Austin Flory. And then Wave back up 28-14 and 35-14.
Then
they came another run back, 35-21, and then made a big interception. Casey Rollis down there to stop an attack there.
Yep.
So the final score is 35-21, but taking a look at this, Brock Short, 38 carries, 349 yards, and 3 touchdowns, as he's had a new single-season rushing record here at Greenville High School. That 349 yards now puts him almost at 3,500 yards rushing for a career. That's almost unbelievable. Not only that, but then he also completed 2 out of 4 passes for a total of 82 yards. Nolan Ellis reciprocated one of those for a touchdown, a 45-yard touchdown, and it just went on. Romeo Velasquez, who hadn't really played all that much this year, comes up with 6 tackles. Ryan Crampton had 5, 3 each for Caden Atis and Nathan Schaefer. On the other side of the ledger, really, they held Luke Siebert pretty well in check. 107 yards, 12 of 24 passing, but just a real nice effort here on homecoming.
It was an excellent game, particularly offensively, defensively. Like we've said, special teams need work, but you always have to have something to work on the next week.
That's right. Can't improve if you don't have anything to work on, right? Well, hey, thanks to Kyle Kagi for filling in for Ty House tonight. You'll be back in 2 weeks with Ty, because I'll be gone, and that'll be senior night as Tip City's Red Devils come in here to Harmon Field to close out the regular season. I'd like to thank Grace Swafford from IMTV. Got Brody Livingston over here from IMTV. Thanks to them, and it's just been a real pleasant evening. And also, congratulations to homecoming queen Sammy Friends and everything that went on tonight. Just a nice night for high school football, especially with Greenville taking home a 35-21 win.
Good day to be a Wave.
It's a good day to be a Wave. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time here on YouTube. Good night, everybody.